there are a couple of things that I think we miss in the conversation with Scotty. So, and I'd always be a liaison for him when it comes to this because I don't think the nuances are spoken enough for him. There are a couple of things. Scottie Pippen, when we talk about guys who changed and impacted the game, of course, in this era, we talk about Steph Curry as a guy who changed the game by way of the three-point shot. He took out the traditional fives, right? Do you know Scottie Pippen changed the way GMs drafted post Michael's first retirement? Scottie Pippen is the reason facilitating point guards were no longer drafted high.
Wow.
He is the reason for that. There were no more Stocktons. There were no more Scott Skiles. There were no more of those type of facilitating point guards. If you notice, post three-peat, who was the number one pick in 96?
He said Scotts.
Who was the number one pick in 96?
AI.
AI. Yeah.
Steph. Barron, BD. You had a Stevie franchise. Now
only one is CP3. That's the only one.
That Nash, CP3. Yeah. You had your exceptions, Andre.
Yeah, there's not many.
I'm talking about with the consistency of that the 80s brought, where teams is like, I got to get a facilitating point guard. You no longer did that because why the Bulls were so dominant. These are the nuances. The Bulls were so dominant because at Scotty's position, he took out two guys. He always had the advantage at small forward, but he also took out the point guard. If you go back and watch the games, he took out two. So it was always the Bulls were always 4 on 5.